You know you shouldn't be here.
Spider-Man, it's not my ship.
Oh,
Is that Spidey
that's
sense?
it. That's Spidey sense. You were waiting for it. What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you can already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, Governor.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. We're here for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. This is episode 9, titled Hero or Menace. This entire series is just going by like lickety split. How you feeling so far about it, Rekkai?
I'm actually really kind of liking the direction this is going. Okay. So I'm pleasantly surprised by this.
All right, that's a good thing. Listen, make sure you stay to the very end because you already know me and Rekkai. We're gonna chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth over the things we've enjoyed and over some of the things we may be scratching our heads over. So without any further ado, let's get started.
Dad, look out! This ain't over.
Let me just say, you're gorgeous.
So sick of Lonnie's ass.
Come out to play. Just the person.
He got the beats.
Can't abandon the 110th. They're gonna try to take down Guard.
If you go back,
Yeah.
I want nothing to...
You know what I'm saying? They promised me somebody new was gonna braid my hair.
Iron Man to the rescue.
I think it's interesting how they showed Otto Octavius, but he didn't. He had the tentacles,
That higher level.
but they didn't. Like they're not on him.
Yeah, they haven't fused him yet. Oh, it's coming.
You don't run from power.
Oh yeah, we know that.
I don't know how.
Got his ass whooped.
Comes great respect.
Respect.
Be up to you.
Truck hijacking in progress. All units converge on Midtown.
Oh, it looked like Harry got on lipstick. Like that is.
Because he a little glossy. He glossy.
He looked like Diddy in the 90s. Though. He glossy. That does go. That goes hard. And it really, this show animated does really give the feel of, you know, the old school comics.
Yes. That's the thing I love about it. It really does feel like you're looking at a panel. That is an interesting thing with some of the edits last episode. They actually broke down into panels a little bit just to remind you, like, no, this is comics. Sometimes we've been so invested in the MCU, everything feels cinematic. So it is a good every now and then to get a reminder.
I wonder if they're all, I'm gonna have to go back and look, see if they're all tied to like classic covers.
Ooh.
Subsection Q. 117 ratifying countries, and not one person knows how to use spell check? I waste my time.
My man had a napkin for the for the telephone.
Oh, me? You know how it is. Oscorp is better than ever. We've really expanded the business.
Oh, he rubbing it in.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine it, Otto. Oscorp astronauts. Astronauts. I should trademark.
Astronauts.
Mm.
Oh, right. Obviously, not how you plan.
Oh, right.
It's like about that.
I've forgotten my resume. All I have is this. Apprehended by Iron Man. Love that for you.
Mm.
He said, love that for you.
Ross suggested using him to bring you in. I couldn't ignore the poetic justice of it all.
Dang.
Babbling on about. Stark might be wearing the armor, but I put you here.
Ooh, I did this to you. Ooh.
Deal with him to study every invention and schematic that was seized from a pitiful hovel you call a lab.
He called his lab a hovel.
Everything you've ever designed now belongs to Oscorp.
Dang.
You have to pay you a cent. In fact, you're gonna rot away in a cell that I put you in.
Dang. He said, hey, can y'all order more salt so I can rub in this wound?
You put on a suit and a smile and make them believe you're more than the scheming man-child that you are.
Sound like Elon Musk to me.
I still have what you lack. Substance.
As much as I'd love to keep listening to the rantings of a criminal crackpot. Please, for once, just try to be gracious in your defeat.
Dang.
Nothing but the full attention of Dr. Otto Octavius. Mark my word.
Dang. Yeah.
You hear me? The sky
One man
is
said, I did this to you, just so you know.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
We don't have all day for this escort.
Ah, that shit is great. Oh, look at that asymmetrical cut.
At this place, and look like we made.
Oh, they gonna steal all the stuff.
Cops over there.
I got eyes, Dozer. Obviously, we need to step up and get rid of these.
Oh, Dozer. I didn't even know his name.
Yeah, you see the bulldozer chain?
Only thing standing between us.
Nah, I
and getting
wasn't
what
paying
we need
attention.
to end this war with Gargan and the squad.
Whatever red shirt.
Yeah, he's a red shirt.
But picking a fight with the police?
Look. Oh my God.
I don't think that's one
This dude, you can't tell me he used to be a football player.
goes down.
Yo, they're leaving the lot.
This is gonna be easier than I thought.
Oh, he got Cruz with him.
I know it was kind of short notice, but I desperately need.
You a fan of
Is the
Boba?
heist gonna go down?
Me since you flaked earlier.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
My daughter got me into Boba.
Nico, it's Peter Parker.
Oh, it's about to go down. He didn't even pause. He looked at Buddy and was like, "You're on your own."
You gotta stop before someone else gets hurt.
He's like, "No, we gonna get them weapons."
Man, I'm like, man, shut up, Lonnie.
I didn't know how.
You know what you got yourself into. Stop acting surprised. I can't believe you did that to the police. Oh. Yeah, the new suit. It's about time. Yes.
Are you okay?
That's a classic suit
Thank
too.
you.
Yeah, it's me.
Give me the old classic.
Get that truck open and start loading that stuff now. Tombstone, what's the matter with you? Get your damn head in the game.
Lonnie has got to be the dumbest crook in all of Crookedom.
Tight, okay?
She was like, "Okay, we friends again."
Trick. Let's go.
They better hurry up.
Joints.
Getting paid in pizza to help someone move never feels like enough, but this feels like an overreaction.
Right.
Come get webbed. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do this because I totally brought enough webbing for the whole class and... Huh?
Yeah.
Dude, you know you shouldn't be here.
Wait a minute, it's not my shit.
Oh,
Is that Spidey
that's
sense?
it. That's Spidey sense. You were waiting for it.
They got a clown and even brought a couple of my favorite piñatas.
Yo, Scorpion got bars, huh?
110 straight.
Yeah. He even brought a couple of my favorite piñatas. Whoever's
Feels like I'm
delivering his
watching-
lines is doing a great job.
I feel like I'm watching West Side Story.
I was just about to say that. When they gonna start singing? Like,
Yeah, that man done
Jesus
beat the PTSD into you. Yeah, you should be sweating.
look at he shook.
Come on, Pinata number one.
You better get your head in the game, Ledoux.
For life. I quit, okay? Too late.
Say I quit.
This time, I'm ready for you.
Couldn't wait your turn, eh, Araña?
Araña.
I can't
You know
lie.
why he was in
Scorpion's a pretty
recovery? He
decent
should-
bad guy.
Yeah. And while Spider-Man was in recovery, he should have took at least like one jiu-jitsu class or something. Like MMA, boxing, something.
I don't know how long Spider-Man can distract that lunatic. Yeah. So what are we gonna do?
He better run. He better run.
He got completely punked.
Yeah, he done. He better
Yeah,
run.
he got completely punked.
Getting the hell out of here.
PTSD.
Dad!
Gang's yours, man.
Serious?
Yeah, it's all you, brother. You better get your team together.
You going somewhere, kid?
We don't have to do this.
I know. That's why it's so fun.
All right.
Oh shit. He got good at dodging. Like, he's
Impressive.
dodging her like she's
But don't
a
think that-
outside linebacker.
There you go. I'm about to say she got 2 knives with cruel intentions. I'm gonna need you to act as if. Yeah.
What's he gonna get in here and get? What's in there?
You telling me there's not a gravity
Well,
blaster?
he's about to get his new powers.
Why do you even want this?
Come get powered up.
He gonna die.
You're doing much better than last time, Aranya. That new suit must have come with instructions, huh? You're all business today, huh? Good. I don't want any excuses when I snap your neck.
All right, that Scorpion, he be talking the proper
They be
shit.
talking cash, dog. Cash shit. Meanwhile.
Where do you think you're going?
Try and catch your breath.
Hey, the tail's like, I got you, bro.
You're okay. Oh man, you scared me off.
Ugh.
Could never take its eyes off a scorpion unless it's got a death wish.
Damn.
I don't think that worked out like he thought it did.
I don't know, bro.
Did he make do the shish kebab?
Yup. Right in the chest. Oh, wait a minute. Where you get that kind of strength from?
What the hell?
Oh, that little green juice.
My turn.
Oh, did his voice get deeper?
I was just gonna say that. I said, wait.
Oh, my man, nuts
I said,
dropped. Look at this.
Dude, you keep saying it before I say it.
No! I'm done playing around! I'm gonna kill both of you!
I don't know anymore. You better get pieced up.
I got your back, Spider-Man.
All right, tough guy.
Really? Now they
ready.
Oh, okay. I like that little blend. That was kind of cool. Yeah, get that. Yeah.
You're ready for the big leagues.
Nah, bruh.
I'll make your death quick.
Okay. You need to teach Peter some of them moves.
I got you.
Ready?
Ready for what?
Yeah.
So is this what we get? We get a Capcom Marvel team up, like.
Proud. You're both still weak.
I'm here for it. I've been waiting for Lonnie to get some redemption. Thank you. All right, Lonnie got the moves. Look at this. Bink. It's about time, Lonnie. Thank you.
I saw it. It was unreal. Are you like a super soldier now or something?
Uh-oh. Yo! Woo! He got closed. That's how you get closed out. My goodness. Oh. Yo, Scorpion is that dude.
You're holding yourself back.
Uh-oh.
Stay down.
There you go.
Can't stop me. I'm gonna peel that mask off your bloody face, then find
Normal's right. You can't be pulling punches, man.
them apart.
Yeah.
Embrace the true power of your abilities.
There you go.
All you got.
That's the life
You gonna get these hands.
you at.
It's like, nah, bruh. Weave.
And he didn't.
Oh, damn. Tell him your name, Peter. Yeah. Nah, bruh. Not this time.
With great power.
He said, you gonna respect me.
Come.
Yeah.
You gonna respect.
He's had enough.
No! He tried to kill me.
You don't want to be like him. People look up to you. Don't throw that away.
Bro, you need to listen to your own advice.
Yeah, he out here giving these speeches. He's sleeping.
Hey, they just gonna
let's just
call
get
it
up
a
and
truce,
walk.
huh? Yeah.
Thanks for the help.
Hey, I owed you one.
They were a nasty little 1-2 combo.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try.
So they made them the friends that eventually become enemies instead of him and Harry. Huh.
You got the juice now.
I'm here.
Hey, Nico.
Oh my gosh, Pete.
Oh, man, Nico.
That's funny. The iconic hanging upside down seat, she stole on him.
And just so you know, I promise, no more secrets.
You can break that.
You gonna break that?
No, you go.
10 minutes.
No more secrets.
Oh, she got her own.
Oh, I gotta take this. Let me know what happens.
If you hear glass breaking, you'll know.
Osborn can't even upgrade him to a better phone.
I thought you might come by Oscorp.
This is his voice, Peter.
Thanks to you, pretty much everything we collected from Octavius's lab made it to Oscorp in one piece.
Pretty much everything?
That was that gas that was damaged. That Lonnie was sucking down.
Here and there. Honestly, Peter, I don't know what we'd do without you. I wish we had 100.
I bet he does.
Take a lot of work off my plate.
Listen to that.
Do whatever you please. Yet, you choose to show mercy. There's going to be moments where you stray. Everyone does. But you found your way back. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Look at him dropping bars.
You're right, Mr. Osborn. You're totally right.
And he wasn't wrong.
No.
And we'll speak tomorrow.
Sounds good. Thanks, Mr. Osborn. Have a great night.
You too, Peter. Miss
Let's
Porter,
get to the real.
you can send them in now.
Yep.
Unloaded and categorized. We will begin testing and possible implementation later this week.
Wonderful. Next.
Doesn't he have his blood?
Glider prototype are steadily improving following its recent field test.
Ah, yes, those. Well, the tests have been going exceedingly well.
Yeah.
Thanks to the blood sample.
Yep, I knew he had the blood work, yeah.
Spider-Man's unique DNA structure in no time.
Splendid.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Like, oh no, I'm gonna get my villainy
Can't
on.
trust that, man.
This villainy don't stop, just so you know. I might drop some bars on it, but don't get it twisted.
He said it's villainy.
Oh, yo.
You know,
go ahead.
Here's my biggest thing.
Okay.
That this is a 10-episode run.
Yep.
That was the end of episode 9. You would think that was, pretty decent what you expect for a penultimate episode where, climax hits its peak.
Yeah.
And you start setting up things for the finale. But that seems like that should have been a finale episode. Like, I'm almost like,
what else?
What are we missing? You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, like, what is are they setting up the big bad or whatever? Like, because it seemed like everything that they've kind of laid out in this particular season so far was wrapped up pretty much in this episode. So I don't know. That's real weird.
I think Norm's always been the big bad. I think the cliffhanger is just him reinforcing that idea by him, talking to his tech people, and you seeing him aligning everything up. He's got the glider. He's got the other tech work from the kids, and the big one is he's got Peter's blood, and he wasn't lying when he said, I wish I could have 100 more of you. Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. So the only thing that's left is for him to test it on himself, right? Because that's and then you know, go mad from it. The thing is, it's like Norman right now isn't a bad guy. He's just overly ambitious right now. So he hasn't turned into like full-blown villain. Like he hasn't done anything villainous right now. He's just overly ambitious. So I'm waiting for him to be a full-blown villain, and I'm thinking that's what's going to happen in the season finale.
I think the sad thing is he has been a full-blown villain the whole time, but he's mastered. He's put on a suit. He mastered. He speaks well. He, you know, shakes hands, kisses babies or whatever, you know, hobnobs with the right people. And really, like we're watching this scene now in playback, Otto Octavius said it perfectly. Like everything he said about him reminded me, I was like, is he talking about Elon Musk? You've sat back and let all these other people, you pass yourself off as a genius when really your genius is stealing from the other people who invent and who do all this other stuff. And you make it seem like you came up with this and you're not. Like,
but that's not villainy.
I had no idea.
That's not villainy. That's
it absolutely is. It's just
innovation is stolen all the time. If that's the case, Steve Jobs is a villain. Bill Gates is a villain. Sam Walton is a villain. The guy that started Bell Incorporated, they're villains. Tesla himself, not the corporation. Thomas Jefferson, like most places. When it comes to innovation, they steal and upgrade. That's not villainy. That's just being a very shrewd businessman.
There's a difference in being a shrewd businessman, and I understand business. I understand if you have employees that work for you. I understand the whole story. You know, Phil Knight had an intern or somebody, you know what I'm saying, drop a little design and be like, this would be a good logo, you know. And he paid her $200 for it and called it a swoosh, and now it's worth billions.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. You know, she got paid, you know, and at the time in 1976 or whatever, whenever that was, it didn't seem like shit. You know, it was like, oh shit, you know, I paid her a full week's worth of wages or whatever.
Right.
I get it. But there's a difference in the way that people go about doing things, in the way that Elon Musk goes about doing things. It's full-on villainy. You know, it's different than when you do business. You know, it's just like saying that P. Diddy was a businessman. No, he is a full-on goddamn villain. And he was shiny at that. He was a shiny-ass, glossy-ass villain. With the help of all the baby oil in the tri-state area, he was a villain. You know, and it took a while for us to realize and look past that facade and see the villainy. And it's kind of like you're saying, it's very easy for us to get caught up and be like, no, you know, Norman's not doing anything that, you know, a normal businessman wouldn't be doing. And maybe that's part of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we are such a capitalistic society. Mm-hmm. We are such a capitalistic society that even when it's wrong, it feels wrong, smells wrong, looks wrong, we're like, it's not that bad. It's not like he killed anybody. Yet, you know, we've been watching this other series called Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's kind of like what happens when things go out of hand. You know, the steps before you become post-apocalyptic and it turns into Mad Max and Furiosa and shit.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the billionaires all got together and they made certain deals and cut certain back deals and did whatever to take care of themselves, the billionaires, because the rest of us don't matter. You know, and if you do matter to them, then okay, well, now you have a part in our little new society, but you know, only to a degree. So I'm going to take all of your genius, all of that and put it to use to do this. But it's really not even in the way to serve all the people. It's very self-serving that. Well, we're gonna save us, but in doing that, listen, we're gonna have a lottery. We're gonna save 20,000, 25,000 of you as well.
All right.
You don't have to say thank you, you know. And that's the thing. here in America, we are so jaded about business and capitalism that we cannot see pure villainy when it is staring us in the face. Hell, as a matter of fact, we're so jaded that we elected to office, and then someone walk in there and they want elected to shit. They just walk in there, do what the hell they want to do, and we give them a pass because they're rich. They would do things that's in people's interest. No, they wouldn't. Hell, most of the poor people I know wouldn't do stuff that's in people's interests. And you think because they have a lot of money, they would do stuff that's in people's interests? No. Matter of fact, the reason they got a whole lot of money is because they didn't do a lot of stuff that was in people's interests.
I hear that. I hear you. I hear you. And it's obvious that Norman is going to become a villain. But if this little thing that he's doing right now with him, you know, getting scientists together, stealing Peter's blood, trying to make clones, I don't think that counts as villainy just yet. I think he's a bad guy, but you know, like a villain, super villain, like what he's going to become, he's not there yet. And I think that once, and I'm assuming he's going to take the super soldiers, the super Spider-Man serum himself, and it's going to corrupt himself, because that's kind of like how the storyline kind of goes. He injects himself with something that hasn't been fully tested, and then he becomes the Goblin. I think then he's going to become a villain, but I respectfully disagree for now, but I can understand where you're coming from with that. But I do think you bring up a very, very good point, and that is we've become so used to how business is being done, how stealing ideas, how feeding off of the weak, overworking people, all the great things that make capitalism what it is. And I'm saying that tongue in cheek, all the great things that make capitalism what it is. We've been so used to it that we don't see, you know, the error of its ways. But if that is the case, then pretty much everything that this country is stacked on right now, there's not a positive soul anywhere. And there's an argument for that too. There's an argument for that too. There is. But right now, as far as the standard crow, we're not in super villain world just yet with Norman Osborn. I think that's what more I'm trying to say than anything else. What he's doing is bad, but it's not super villain. It's not rub your fingers or rub your mustache together and give a villainous sneer kind of thing in the traditional comic book sense. I think we haven't gotten there yet, but I think we are, because there is some interesting things to what Norman is saying that are some truths. This last speech that he gave Peter, you know, it's not the cleanest piece of advice to give, but he's not lying. He's like, you're strong enough to make a choice and not go that direction. I think if he was in full supervillain mode, that speech never comes out. I think he's just a jerk. He's an asshole, and we got a chance to see him up front when he's rubbing it in Otto Octavius' face, when he's rubbing it in his competition's face. The advice that he gave that, you know, power does give respect. He's not lying. It does, you know, but a lot of times that respect becomes corrupted. You know, absolute power corrupts absolutely, and that's what we're about. That's what Norman's lesson, that's what Norman's final lesson is going to be, is that when he does have absolute power, when he does have the power of Spider-Man and all the unlimited resources in the world and all the money and everything else, we're going to find out just how corrupted he can be. But right now, he's just not the world's best human being right now, but still not a supervillain. I am curious what you all think in the chat. How far gone is Norman? Is he already in his final form, or have we yet to see how bad he can truly get? But I will say this, kind of changed the gears just a little bit. I really, really enjoyed Scorpion. Scorpion was dope. He's the best thing that Peter has had to cross. Just full blown, I'm here about to give you these beats. That's it. You know, I'm a PTSD the hell out your ass because you ain't nothing but a pinata. So if they can do more of that in season 2, because I know we're getting a little bit closer to the end, we need that kind of energy throughout this entire first season. And it's a shame that we kind of only got it in the 9th episode, but it does give me hope that I can see the potential. And my other thing that I want to say, I want to close off with, because I know we're getting a little bit closer. I'm in a space where I can like Lonnie again. I liked Lonnie in the first couple episodes, and then after that, I was kind of done with Lonnie. Now that Lonnie's got a little bit of power, Maybe he's gonna lead his gang into some other thing. I don't know. I don't see them, getting in a circle singing Kumbaya. I don't think that's gonna happen. But it all comes back down to what Norman said again, and that is, when you have power and he's got power, street power, what are you going to do with it? What choice are you going to make? So I'm curious what Lonnie can do with that choice, other than being a dumb criminal, because I think that's what he was in the last three or four episodes, and him doing that to justify his brother not being in the gang is dumb. I stand on that. That's just whack. I mean, that doesn't work. But hopefully he has some potential to make something else work. All right. Long spiel. I'm off my soapbox. Hold on. Allow me to retort. Go ahead, Rekkai. I see your wheels moving.
No, because I'm just looking at some things on the playback. It's just like when Scorpion first went to stab Lonnie. Like the way that scene played out, it didn't make any sense. But I guess it does in a way. I don't know. I mean, I understand your point about on what it is that we expect. When you say supervillain, you thinking about their being in their lair and petting a hairless cat and laughing maniacally. I mean, I get it. That's straight supervillain type stuff. I get it. And maybe Norman is not that. But what I'm saying is that he's already in his supervillain mode because of his intentions. Now he's not gone insane yet or whatever, but his intentions was never as magnanimous as they seemed. They were always self-serving. Even when he went through it in Osborn's, not Osborn, but Octavius's face. He's always self-serving, and just now he's finding more powerful people, smarter people to do his work, do his bidding for him. And we'll see just how evil he becomes when he does go insane and when it is him. And I think that's part of why, he made the speech, that Spider-Man chooses to do this. And I think you're right on that when he gets what he's looking for, what he thinks he's looking for, and he starts going insane, he's not going to be able either because, the effects of whatever he's taken, or just because him personally, he's not going to be able to choose to do what's right. And the thing is, it's always okay. Was that what the hell?
What happened? You good?
Yeah, because I'm looking at something on the screen. It's like I feel like I didn't see that. So okay. No, it's always okay. That's what made him register him, giving him the beats. I get you. I still don't know where this is gonna go for the next episode. And it's still too soon to see Norman take his final form. This has already been renewed for season 2 and season 3.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, so I wouldn't expect to see more of, the real, that we start to learn who Norman really is, and maybe some Green Goblin action until late next season. And outside of Batman, really, Spider-Man has one of the richest rogues galleries as far as, villains that he goes up against.
Yeah.
So we've seen Scorpion. We're about to see Tombstone. We really haven't seen anybody else. We saw Chameleon. But there's still so many other, Mr. Negative, Vulture, Shocker,
Rhino.
Rhino. Like, there's a bunch. The Mysterios, his whole Sinister Six. Like, there's a bunch of people that can still come in and play a real part. And this is an alternate universe. So, again, what we think we know, we don't know. The whole thing about playing out is he got Harry on his team, but there's been no Flash Thompson. Instead, we got Lonnie Lincoln. We didn't get no Gwen. We didn't get any MJ. We got Nico. There's a whole bunch of things that what we think can happen it's not going to happen because it's a whole different universe we playing in here. So it's going to be interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. I am looking forward to what you all think in the chat. Where do you stand regarding Norman Osborn? I'm curious. That's going to bring up some interesting conversations. I certainly agree with a lot of the stuff that you said, Rekkai, and hopefully that'll spark some nice debates in them chat streets. You've already kind of given your kind of final thought. I just wanted to make sure everybody knew how they can get in contact with you directly on your YouTube page so they can get more of this. One of the things I love about you, man, is that you have no problem being like, no, I'm not feeling that. What you said is all right, but let me tell you how I really feel about that, and I respect that. And you'll respect it also if you head over to his YouTube channel so that you can get a chance to see things from his perspective. He has a very unique way of looking at the media that we adore, and also show some love to his Patreon as well. Rekkai, tell the people how they get in contact with you.
Absolutely. You can come see me on patreon.com or youtube.com. Both of them are exactly the same, /Nupe from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. Remember, whatever we watch, how we watch it, you got to use this. But even more importantly, you got to use this. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you for hanging out with us, and we'll catch you on the season finale. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.